Welcome back to my channel, Dooney Addicts. It is Dooney and Burke's 12 days of Dooney. Today is day 10 and the bag sale theme is tote bag day. It just made my heart flutter. Let's dive in and see how many options we have today. We only have 22 bag options, so let's dive in. The first bag that I would recommend is the Penrose 2 Satchel with pocket. Definitely not a tote, but in text messages back and forth with a couple of my tribe sisters, I do know that this Penrose 2 Satchel with pocket is a popular bag right now, and there are a lot of people that are picking it up. They have the burnt orange color, there is the beautiful fuchsia, there is a marine blue, and orange, which I think is absolutely gorgeous, and they have black with that amazing pop stitch against the contrast. It just absolutely looks amazing, so I would recommend the Penrose 2 Satchel with pocket. The next is the Pebble grain tote. I'm recommending it just from usage and having several in my collection. I don't think that this is the best price point, but it is an absolute great carry. They have a ton of color options available. I would recommend for the spring summer the mustard color. You can't go wrong with the red. I would also recommend the taupe as a neutral color. For those of you that are more into traditional colors, I'd recommend the black, the midnight blue, or even the jeans color. And then if you're looking for a couple more pops of color because the weather will eventually get warm again, I would recommend the coral or the sky blue. The next bag that I would recommend is the Florentine large Amelie shoulder bag. I do have this bag. The shoulder drop is great. The size of the carry, the leather, everything is amazing. My only issue is I am not a logo lock fan. So I only have one of these bags in my collection. Wish that they would actually come up with a different way of securing this bag. But it is a little bit of a medium to large size tote. It's not going to be similar in size to like your leisure shopper. It's not going to be the size of Bailey, but it is a nice size tote, fully leather, and $269. Not the best price point, but this bag has been around for a while. Hasn't been available in a ton of different colors. If it's something you've been waiting on, then it's actually not a terrible price. It's just not I would recommend it being around the $199 to maybe $225 price point is what I would like to see that bag at before I could recommend it as a true purchase. The next bag, of course, that I will recommend is the Ostrich Bailey, $159. Bailey is the tote choice of 2024. I'm just going to go ahead and say it. You can expect to see Bailey in my best of 2024. You can expect to hear a story time about my Florentine Bailey. It's just amazing at the $159 price point. 3 great color options available. Bailey, I will recommend. The next is the Pebble grain Tammy tote. It is a larger tote, great shoulder drop, outside pocket. My only personal aversion to Tammy is that it has the center zip. I'm just not a fan of the center zip. I feel like it's too restrictive for me being a true tote bag carrier, but it's a great price point, $179. The next bag that I will recommend at a $99 price point is the Pebble grain small tote for those of you that are tote bag carriers, but you would prefer a smaller profile. $99 is not bad for the small tote. The the Pebble Grain Large Tote for $169. I don't think this is the best price point, but it is truly a large tote. It has amazing features. Let's just take a closer look at it. Top zip, great shoulder drop, red interior lining. You have your SDS, which includes a key keeper, back zip pocket, feet under the bottom. It is truly a large tote. Several color options available, and from a dimensions, this is not the large tote. This one is only 12 inches in length, 7 inches in depth, and 9 1/4 high. It said large tote, but these dimensions are for the smaller tote. So just keep that in mind. It wouldn't be a tote for me. This is more the size of like the small, well, it's deeper than Charleston, because Charleston is, I think, 4 or 4.5 deep. This is 7, so it definitely makes up for it in the butt, but it's still the same length at 12 inches, and they're about the same in height. So not exactly what I would consider a large tote. Wouldn't work for me for travel. The next bag is the suede tote for $159. Only one color option available. And that's gonna be it. So we're back to the odds and ends. If you haven't watched all of the other videos, my recommendations are the Penrose 2 Messenger, the Alpine Ambler 20 in the color gold, the Penrose 2 Satchel with pocket, which was the first bag that I mentioned today. I also recommend the Sorrento Hobo 28, the Penrose 2 Drawstring, as well as the Penrose backpack, drawstring backpack. So that's it for day 10. Let me know what you're picking up. Thank you so very much for watching. Be sure to hit the thumbs up. Let me know what your thoughts have been for the first 10 days of the sale. Thank you so very much for watching. Until next time, I do hope you find something that feeds your addiction. Take care.